How's it going, everybody? Brian Chandler here from Elevate Sports Performance and Healthcare. Today we are talking about rotational athletes. The one key ingredient that every rotational athlete has to have, whether you're a baseball player, a golfer, you throw, you kick, if you rotate, you have to be able to disassociate your upper and lower body. Okay, well, what is disassociation? It's just that. It's being able to move the upper while the lower stays still, and vice versa. Move the lower while the upper stays still. Now, we do a test for it. You can try this at home. Go ahead and set up in an athletic posture. Cross your arms on your shoulders. Now, the first is see if you can turn your upper body without moving your lower body. Okay, so it looks like this. You're just gonna go side to side, and you should feel like the knees and the hips are frozen, and you're able to go side to side without feeling the lower body want to go with you. Then we just reverse it. Same setup position. We want to see the hips swivel side to side without moving the upper body. And you'll know really quickly as you're trying to move the lower body, the upper body may want to go with you, okay? Now, it's so important to be able to disassociate because this is how we create a lot of power as we rotate. So it doesn't matter if you're throwing a football, you're throwing a baseball, or you're hitting a golf ball. When you set up to throw, you're gonna step, the lower body's gonna go first, the upper body goes second, and then the arm and whatever implement you're throwing goes last. That creates this whip-like snap as you release your hand or the club if you're a golfer, and what that does is that allows us to have lots of power with the energy that we're trying to create, okay? So disassociation gives us a lot of efficiency and it really increases a lot of speed, all right? Now, swipe to the left and see a few of my favorite exercises to improve your disassociation. All right, the first exercise to work on your disassociation is gonna be the open book, okay? This exercise is really great, especially if there's some mobility or stiffness that's restricting you from being able to separate your upper from your lower. But give this one a shot. It feels really good. This is called the open book. So you're gonna lay on your side. Your knees, your feet, and your shoulders are all gonna be nice and stacked. So we don't wanna be rotated open. Make sure shoulders, hips, knees, and feet are all stacked. Arms, hands are gonna be together. You're gonna start by taking a nice inhale through your nose. And then you're gonna rotate open as you exhale as far as you can. You're gonna feel a nice stretch. You may feel it through your mid-back, you may feel it through the sides, but give yourself a nice exhale as you're separating that upper body from the lower body, and we're working on that nice cross stretch as we exhale, okay? Bring it back in for another inhale and do another rep. Exhale, open, and bring it back. Make sure you're really good about your breathing. If you're holding your breath, you probably won't go as far. If you just give yourself a nice exhale, you'll notice that you'll really get a nice stretch with this one, and you'll really feel the separation from that upper to the lower. Next exercise to work on disassociation is we're gonna work on separating the lower body from the upper body, okay? Now, these are called windshield wipers. All you need is a yoga block or a pillow, a foam roller, anything that you can put in between your knees. Now, the setup position for this one is you're gonna be laying on your back. Knees and hips are gonna be at 90 degrees, okay? Place your pillow, yoga block, anything that can keep your hips nice and together. Arms are gonna be out to the side, palms facing down. Now, from here, the upper body needs to stay nice and relaxed. You're gonna initiate and rotate the lower body, okay? And then you're gonna bring your hips and your lower body back to center. Now, the further you go, the harder it gets, okay? You just wanna make sure that you don't feel your upper body peel off the ground and just let everything fall to the side. So make sure you go nice and slow. So you take a nice inhale to start. You're gonna exhale, feel that nice separation. And then inhale as you bring it back. Okay? Do both sides, and you're really gonna feel some of the muscles that are required to have good dissociation, but also control the disassociation. Give the windshield wiper a try. That's my next exercise for working on your disassociation. This exercise is rock back breathing with some external rotation to work on some expansion of that upper back. So all you're gonna need is a band. You're gonna sit on your heels. Palms are gonna be up. You're gonna have the band in your palms, okay? Now, what's really important is you wanna make sure your starting position is set up correctly. So to start, you're gonna push your chest away from the floor. So you're gonna feel those shoulder blades kind of come around the rib cage a little bit. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna round and crunch forward. So you should be able to keep your back from rounding and just push your chest away like you're doing a small push-up so those shoulder blades come around. Okay? After you push your chest away, you're gonna give a slight pull on the band, just a little bit of tension. Step 3, you're gonna exhale. Get all the air out through your mouth. You're gonna feel your abs start to turn on. Hold on to that feeling, and then you're gonna give a nice slow inhale through your nose, holding that chest away feeling, holding the band, go for your big inhale. If you're doing it right, you may feel a big stretch into that upper back, but the key is you need to hold the band tension, the chest away, as you inhale and exhale. You're trying to get all 3 of those to work together to be able to get that expansion and stretch in the upper back.